What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to part 4 of how I made $100,000 on YouTube. This is a multi-part series where I'm sharing my experience and my knowledge with you guys of YouTube and how I managed to make $100,000 doing videos like this. A really important aspect of making videos is lighting. So a lot of people ask me, how do you do the lighting? How does lighting work? That can be really complicated, guys. It's a combination of the right settings in your camera, the right lens, and the right light bulbs. For instance, the bulbs that I'm using in here right now, and quite honestly, I know it's a little dim. That's actually because I've got the settings in my camera changed to dim a little bit more, make it a little bit darker because it was washing out the aquarium with brightness. So it's going to be a little darker. It's very tricky. Controlled lighting is very tricky. I have tried umbrella lights. I've tried little battery operated lights that are super bright that would dang near make you go blind. And what I found is that these light bulbs, these are Sylvania 13 watt 60 hertz 6500K bulbs. Guys, 6500K is approximately the color temperature of sunlight. So it gives you the most natural color, the most natural light that you can have in a room. So start out by wherever you're going to be recording, replace them with these 6500K bulbs. And they come in all different sizes, guys. They don't have to be this particular size. This is the size for my ceiling fan. I found that out of all the other lighting products that I've used, replacing my bulbs with the right color temperature bulbs actually benefited me the most. On top of that, if you find that after adjusting your settings in your camera and replacing your bulbs, you still are not getting adequate lighting, it may be time to look into a new camera lens. For instance, the lens that I'm shooting on right now is what they call a Nifty 50. I'm not going to get into the specifics, but it is a micro four thirds 25mm lens, which means it's actually a 50mm lens. It's not adjustable. There's no zoom. It's very quick to autofocus, but the key feature is an f-stop as low as 1.4. 1.4 means that it makes great use of even the slightest amount of lighting. It can maximize even the smallest amount of light to really bring out a good picture. This lens was not cheap, and I got it secondhand. I bought it used, and I'm pretty sure the lens was $300 to $400. And when you start looking at lenses, 1.4, even 1.2, you're going to start really getting into some money. There are some out there at 1.2 that are well over $3,000. Obviously, that's not the case with this particular camera, but for lighting, it is very important that you make sure if you're using a professional grade camera that you have a lens that's capable of handling a low light situation if you cannot get the lighting adequate in your particular situation. Now, with that being said, controlled lighting can be a real pain in the ass. It absolutely can. So I highly recommend, and you know what, this will vary videographer to videographer, photographer to photographer. Some people swear by control lighting because they can have it exactly where they want all the time. You can set a program in your camera and you never have to worry about it. There are no variables. You can have shadows where you want them, or you can alleviate shadows by using key lighting. I have found that the cheapest and most effective lighting you can get is 100% natural lighting. So I highly recommend, for the budget-minded person, the budget-minded videographer, which is probably why you're here, you don't need to go out and spend a ton of money on lighting and special lenses for low light conditions. Film outside, guys. Yes, you will occasionally get some clouds that go over. There will be things that interfere with your shooting. It happens to me when I record outside, and it is frustrating, but take your time and you will produce great quality videos. You can also shoot indoors. During the daytime, open up some curtains, get as much natural light into the room as possible, set the camera at an angle to where you are facing the light coming into the room, and you will find that it will do very, very good for you as far as lighting is concerned. All right, now that we've got lighting out of the way, here's what you're going to need to do to help gain views and retain some of your viewers. Live streams that involve Q&As. Live streams in general will typically bring people back and help you gain a subscriber base. But when you do live questions and answers, people really love that because it gives them a chance to interact with you, and people absolutely eat that up. And I know what you're thinking, but Uberman, you rarely do any Q&As. You rarely do any live streams at all. That's true. Unfortunately, as with several of the videos that I'm going to be making, there is some advice that I need to be taking that I'm going to give to you because it is sound, solid, good advice. Unfortunately, I haven't had a whole lot of time lately, and I'm sure you guys that have been following this channel for a while understand with all of the recent events why I am desperately strapped for time at the moment. But live streams, Q&As, people absolutely love them. They eat them up, and I am asked all the time to please do some more live streams. Please, and I will get back to it. I absolutely will, because I really enjoy interacting with the viewers just as much as they enjoy interacting with me. All right, guys, I'm going to cut the video off there. I don't want to take up too much of your time in each one of these videos, so stay tuned because this coming Friday, I will be releasing yet another video, and hopefully you guys found this video helpful, and hopefully you find the entire series helpful. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for more information on how I made $100,000 on YouTube. Until next time, like, comment, subscribe, and stay safe out there.